Hello, my lovely Scorpios, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your 2019 tarot reading. So we're going to look at what's coming in for you in the year of 2019. I will pull one card for each month of the year and see what's coming in as a general with that month. Again, guys, this is a very general reading and will not resonate with every single Scorpio out there. If you do want to book your own 2019 reading to see what's coming in specifically for you and, have a 2019 tarot reading tailored to exactly what you're going through in your sign, your sun, moon, and rising, and to see what's really coming in for you and how best to utilize the energy this year in order to create success in the life that you want. Again, you can get a private tarot reading for the year through me as well as any other type of reading. And all you guys have to do is check out the information right below this video. It'll tell you everything you need to know about how to book a reading with me and the different services that I offer, okay? Alright, Scorpio, I'm going to start off the video by talking a little bit about the astrology and empathic messages that I got for you guys for 2019. So, this year's solar and lunar eclipses mark this out as a really important time regarding our knowledge and communication skills. Okay, so a new chapter is really starting for you guys. You should really see any of these challenges that you are confronted with as a portal through which you can pass to achieve the recognition and respect you deserve. So in this year, you're going to succeed a lot. You're going to be gaining a lot. There's going to be a need for serious thinking as well, though, because if we try to avoid it, then eclipses, then the eclipses in January, July, or December might really generate a lot of crisis with external authority and bureaucracy, and it will be forced upon you. So, okay, guys, you need to be able to get your life organized. You need to focus on doing what you should be doing to satisfy your inner oughts and shoulds, kind of, you know what I mean? Do what it's going to satisfy you internally, what you should be doing, what you need to be doing, because, if you don't satisfy those respects of your life, then you're going to feel really imbalanced, and it's going to create, again, some crisis with those eclipses. This year you're going to have opportunity to really make something of yourself, so focus on educating yourself and acquiring the structure through which a personal dream or aspiration can really manifest itself within this world. This could really prove profitable for you, so again, definitely do that. Jupiter's presence in the resource area of your chart is going to bring an increased sense of abundance into your life, either through a larger income with larger bank account, or really increased appreciation of what we already possess financially. Either way, we're really going to be feeling a general feeling of comfort and well-being, and this will grow a lot. You're going to have a growing sense of your comfort throughout this year, especially in financial and material senses. So also we'll be growing, oh my god, why can't I just say this? You will also be growing in your will to, you're philosophizing about what really constitutes as real wealth. So how you really view wealth and what it actually is in terms of material, money, or, what, a more internal sense of wealth is. It's going to be focusing, it's going to be a focus for you this year. Why can't I English today? So anyways, this type of growth is going to be really cosmically linked with your ethereal and imaginative worlds. So we might even be deriving from other people's losses in this kind of sense, though, okay? So again, we could experience, other people in our lives could experience loss, and we could derive a sense of almost like inspiration, and it sounds really weird, inspiration and ethereal and imaginative worlds kind of opening up through experiencing losses within your life or others, or again, you could be looking at something from a new light and experience a new sense of what it might have to offer you, if that makes any sense there. Again, use your serious mindset this year, because again, we need to keep a serious mindset to keep a really tight rein on any excess of any kind, so that we can avoid risking more than we can happily lose on speculative investments of any kind. Okay, so if we don't really keep like a tight rein on that, it could really all disappear right down the drain. So try to keep a tight rein on any sort of excess of spending, any sort of like, oh, I need to go see this, I need to go do this. Do you really? Make sure you're asking yourself that this year. Be more serious, less childish, okay? We need to mature this year, Scorpio. Is really what I believe the general message for 2019 is. We're maturing and really trying to make our dreams a reality in a very mature, serious mindset. Alright, anyways, without further ado, I'm using my Hobbit Tarot deck for the first 4 months of the year here, so let's see what January 2019 has coming in for you. What will my Scorpios see coming in for them in January of 2019? January of 2019 for my Scorpios. January of 2019 for my Scorpios. What is coming in for them in January of 2019? And we get the Emperor. Awesome, amazing, powerful energy here. There's a lot of empowering, very powerful feeling here. Like we're on top of things. We're really standing strong. We're becoming the head of something in a lot of ways. All right, February 2019, February 2019. There's coming in for my Scorpios in February 2019, and we get the Empress. A lot of love, maybe, again, a soulmate or somebody that is, again, if we're interested in women, this is the most perfect, you know, amazing, most beautiful, you know, this is like the girl that you want to marry. This is like marriage quality. This is wife-er up quality right here. And if it's not a female, again, there's a sense of abundance, a sense of manifesting a ton of love and growth here, especially in our heart centers. Not just within abundance in a physical way, but Empress talks about an abundance of love, an abundance of an open heart that allows love within you to grow, a growth of real love and abundance here. Anyways, I'm going to go more into the cards after I pull them all out here. So March 2019, what will that see coming in for my Scorpios? What will be coming in March 2019 for my Scorpios? And we get the Fool. New beginnings, new starts, new adventures, a sense of adventure here. Again, when I see Bilbo, especially, I love this Fool card because, again, when Bilbo starts out in The Hobbit, he's like, I'm going on an adventure. They're like, where are you going? Where are you going? He doesn't know where he's going. He has no idea where this journey is going to bring him and how it's going to change him. And yet he's stepping into it very bravely and just knowing that this is the right thing to do and that this journey is going to take him where he wants to go here. Alrighty, and let's see. April 2019 for my Scorpios. Is coming in April 2019 for my Scorpios. Will be coming in April 2019 for my Scorpios, and we get the Devil energy. Anyway, let's go into all these cards here. The Emperor here at the beginning. You know, it's really about, if we've been through a kind of a struggle for independence here, and, you know, this is about, you know, getting that leadership, getting that order that we've been looking for, that, you know, we're taking order out of chaos here. We're really stepping into a strong point where, you know, where we are making decisive decisions here. We are standing in our own power, standing very strong. It's also, again, about taking control of a situation and really abiding by the rules in this type of energy, okay? We need to, hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. These dogs got a bone. All right, but anyways, let's see. So there's a very empowering sense here where you also could be taking a sense of it. You could be getting a, you know, a job promotion or something that is giving you a real sense of power and authority. We're really taking back our control, our power here. We're standing very strong. It just feels like we're very in control here. We're feeling really great about the control we are exerting within our life here. That, or again, an Aries is showing it very strongly and very powerfully at this time. Also could be a boss type of energy. However, I really do think that this is your energy this month. This is sometimes when Scorpios are extremely empowered, you know, really going at it, really getting it. Sometimes they do come up as the Emperor for me. So this is a really great card for you to have here. It's very powerful, very just very standing in our power and creating the life that we want, dictating, you know, what changes need to be made here and really, you know, deriving order from any sort of chaos that has been within our life and finding order here. The Empress here really talks about a lot of harmony and creativity type energy here. There's a lot of sensual pleasure. And again, it's all about abundance, creating abundance. It's all about manifesting. And sometimes the Empress to me is often, you know, the Taurian card as the Hierophant. Sometimes this as well. But I find that the Empress is a very Taurus, very earthy card. So we could have a Taurus on the mind or, you know, be dealing with a Taurus in a very loving sense within February. It does not feel negative. It feels very abundant. They could be helping us accrue abundance. Also, this could be the card of pregnancies. So again, if we've been trying to have, if we've been trying to have a child or even get married, even this, sometimes Empress shows up to me as proposals, intense love situations, big moves within love and relationships. So it could be getting married, could be getting pregnant, could be getting proposed to or proposing to somebody within February here. There's a real sense of sensual love and abundance here. And if we are not trying to get pregnant, February is the time to really watch that then, okay? Again, it shows that now is really the time to encourage greater harmony and love within your life. It has a real connection again with the arts, fertility, prosperity, and gain. This person, again, this is another person, this person is really going to be important in assisting you towards these goals, which I do believe could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be, could be somebody who's very maternal, very loving, or again, somebody who just is a very, like, almost like a goddess type energy here, very powerful, very caring. There's somebody whose heart never seems to end, you know. It can also show the role of, again, mothering or literally, again, being pregnant. The Fool here in March. The Fool in March is a wonderful card to get. You know, it is when Aries first comes in March as well. So it's always interesting to me that we get this wonderful Aries, like starting off, don't know where we're going, let's just pave the way for everybody else type of energy. And I know that the Fool is not the Aries card, it's actually the Emperor, but I often see the Fool as that Aries newness energy, where we're stepping into an adventure, we don't know where it's going to take us, and we don't really care, but we're excited to see where it's going to take us. We have a good feeling about it, and we're ready for a new adventure. You know, this is a new chapter of your life opening up here in March, so be open to adventures and also the spontaneous, okay? It really says that there's a part of yourself that needs adventure, and we need the adventures in our heart here to come to life, and we could be doing that within March. We could be starting a new adventure, a new chapter, a new job, a whole new... whatever this is that's happening in March here, the first 3 months here are just amazing. Emperor, Empress, again, if we are in a partnership, we are going to feel that it has grown significantly. We're going to feel like this person is like our other half, you know, our other Empress to our Emperor, the Emperor to our Empress. There's a really wonderful pairing here at the beginning of the year and a new journey. So again, for those of you guys who are committing, getting married, proposing, this is a huge... step in the right direction here, and it does feel like, again, we are experiencing a brand new chapter of our life opening up by March. There's a real newness to 2019 when we are beginning a brand new adventure, and it's just really wonderful. But again, look before we leap, because the emphasis of this card, why can't I speak, is to try to balance spontaneity with a degree of sense and future thinking. The Devil energy here is interesting. It could be a Capricorn within, you know, April time here. Also, the Devil does talk about negative cycles. They could be cropping up again. So again, if we have... you know, again, I feel like this is kind of pointing to the fact of, you know, this came out in the beginning of the reading when I was talking about, you know, a need to curb any sort of excess within our lives here. We need to really tighten a rein on any sort of excess, otherwise it might come out in a Devil situation. We might find ourselves kind of locked in a situation of, you know, not having a lot of money, not having, so that's leading us to feel anxious and frustrated and down about ourselves, and then we're taking it on others. Whatever this is a very negative cycle card that we need to make sure that we do not get too involved with. The Devil also can speak to me of soulmate partnerships sometimes, ones that we cannot really seem to get out of, but again, it doesn't have to be that. But whatever situation you found that, you know, you've forgotten to really deal with, or, you know, you're like, oh, it's never going to come up again, or I don't have to deal with this part of my life, this excess, this issue here, it does feel like you really do, so don't ignore it. And again, if there is a Capricorn in your life, it could be that kind of person. It could also, again, be a lot of sexual chemistry. When I see the Devil coming up, it's often it's a very sexy card. Again, it's also, you know, it is about that kind of aspect of relationships. Sometimes, you know, wealth and lust, if it points to, you know, somebody else in your life, again, be careful not to really get led astray by this person or succumb to their power here. You also might be manipulated into taking actions without thinking about their consequences, only to regret them later within April. So kind of be on the lookout for any sort of manipulative behavior, because whatever you might do at this time could come back to haunt you in April. Again, negative tendencies are blocking you at this time as well in terms of ignorance, greed, manipulation, and being chained to any sort of addictive patterns here, or any sort, again, it could also be an addictive mindset of lack. Sometimes I find that Scorpios get stuck in this addictive mindset of lack. We get too emotionally attached to that and we can't let it go. However, we're going to need to let that go in order to move forward here in April. All right, so let's look at the summer months for you guys. And I'm going to use my, what deck do I want to use here for you guys? I kind of want to use my Aquarian Tarot. I'm going to use my Aquarian Tarot for your summer months here. May, June, July, August. May 2019 for my Scorpios. What is coming in May 2019 for my Scorpios? What will be coming in May 2019 for my Scorpios here? And we get the Four of Rods. So we could be having, again, if we, I think a lot of you guys are focusing on like marriage commitments this year, really stepping up to the plate, or, you know, expanding your family, moving. The Four of Rods indicates often, my Twin Flame 1111 card here, Twin Flame energy there in May, or really just being able to celebrate. We could be going to a wedding, going to a party. We could be having our own wedding or party here, and it's a really wonderful time. A connection of feeling like we're there. You know, when I see the Four of Rods, it's like that getting there feeling. You're crossing over through this into a much more beautiful and bountiful period of love, happiness, and getting to relax and let your hair down, really, in this energy. All right. June 2019 for my Scorpios. This is June 2019 bringing in for my Scorpios here. And we get the Four of Cups. Interesting. This has come up, I believe this actually came up for Aries. Maybe it was Leo. I don't know. But anyways, the Four of Cups is there. July 2019 for my Scorpios. What is July 2019 bringing in for my Scorpios? Oh, come on. Don't give me all of it, but this one came out right on top, so I'm not going to ignore it. Ace of Swords. August 2019. August 2019 for my Scorpios. What is coming in for my Scorpios in August 2019? We get the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting, interesting. Okay. All right, so let's go forward here. In May, again, we get that twin flame energy there. That's really beautiful. Talks a lot, again, about material and emotional blessings, twin flame energy. So we could be being blessed with a connection on a twin flame level here. Could be really connecting with somebody, really having a lot of abundance, a lot of harmony within our partnership, or, again, within a twin flame relationship here. We also, I mean, these are two fours together. Two fours make an eight, and eights are all about moving forward. Multiple fours in a reading, and, you know, fours in general in tarot kind of speak of, you know, they express solidification, crystallization, materialization, completion, you know, really fixing a situation, making a fixed situation, a solid, stable one to move forward upon. So again, there's a lot of harmony and coming togetherness here with these two fours. Whether it be, again, about getting somewhere, if we really want to. In May, we could be really thinking about, you know, maybe tying the knot with somebody, or, you know, coming into this, we're having a really great connection with our twin flame here. We could be really relaxing, enjoying the energy here. And as we move there into June, you know, things could kind of like stagnate a little bit, and we could be like wondering, hey, I need some more adventure, I need some more things in my life here. You could be thinking about this and wondering how to get there. This could have been on your mind in May. Again, we could have been experiencing a wonderful time there. We could be thinking about, again, how we can continue this connection, how we can continue moving it forward, solidify it. Because by June, it does feel like, you know, your life has kind of gone back into this energy of almost boredom. There's a sense of boredom and dissatisfaction with your environment at this time, and possibly yourself. You could be longing for a change, longing for this energy that we're looking at here in May. So again, whatever is happening in May, it's going to kind of set us up for some decisions, I feel like, throughout the year. I don't really know what's going on in May. Again, we will approach those as I approach those months, because, again, I'm not an astrologer. I do my research before the month and a little bit throughout the year, just so I kind of keep updated. But I don't really know what's going on in May off the top of my head right now. But in June, we're going to be thinking about what happened in May here and how to get that satisfaction again, you know, get out of this bored, you know, dissatisfied cycle where we are just kind of like, oh, what needs to be changed? I don't know. And then you're not going to change anything. But by July here, it looks like there is a huge decision. There's clarity. There is a decision being made that is going to, you know, propel you forward here. We're cutting something out here. When I see the Ace of Swords, this is a very decisive month in July. We're making some big decisions, big energy here. There's triumph. There's a very triumphant energy here. A triumph of great force, whether it be through love or hatred. Again, this can be a really significant decision that creates a birth of something within your life here. A birth of a new path forward, an idea, how to deal with a relationship in a specific way. Whatever this is, it's very, very empowering, very powerful. It's really determined force here, very determination, very, you know, we're creating something new. And the ace of, the four ace, you know, any sort of aces together, I mean, there's not many aces here together, but aces are, you know, the zero. It's that energy of, there's a decision here, there's clarity coming in, what will you do with it? And that is, it depends really on what you guys decide to do with it within August here. Sorry, July. August, getting my months mixed up here. 7 of Pentacles here. For August is, you know, all about building forward, seeing, you know, where we can continue to grow our financial situations here. It's also, again, success in these matters as well. Success in matters having to do with money and business. We could, again, be really working on building up businesses with other people, working on situations here, working on ourselves in business. If we're our own business person or we are a freelance business person, we're making a lot of connections, we're doing a lot of work, we are really seeing our finances and our money grow here. Our business is growing. So again, we're going to be very focused on building that up and continuing to build upon the success that we have created. So let's see what we get now for the winter months of, well, not winter, but, you know, fall into winter here. So let's look at September, October, November, December. I'm going to use my Hermetic Tarot now. All right. September 2019 for my Scorpios. September 2019 for my Scorpios. What is coming in September 2019 for my Scorpios? And the Three of Wands just popped right out. So we're going to see movement forward, Lord of Established Strength. We are going to be seeing things really come back to us that we put out into the universe. Anything that we have wanted, worked for, you know, been trying to obtain power, and it does seem like it's coming back to us. We're taking that energy, we're forcefully moving forward here. It's very Aries energy there, very Aries energy. As you can see, in Aries, don't let anybody push them around. They go flying forward with whatever they have, and they make sure something is coming out of it, okay? Let's see, October 2019 for my Scorpios. October 2019 for my Scorpios. What is coming in October 2019? Our birth month here is coming in October 2019 for my Scorpios. General energies of what is coming in October 2019. You get the Princess of Wands energy, you know, new paths forward, new ideas, new adventures. You know, there's a lot of wand energy here in the fall, so we're having a lot of creativity, working with others. It could be, again, working on a new creative venture with somebody, or an air sign, sorry, not an air sign, a fire sign could come in, possibly an Aries, possibly a Sagittarius, possibly a Leo here with an idea that we might want to run with, that we might want to see where it's going. All right, December 2019, sorry, November, what is wrong with me? November 2019 for my Scorpios. This one came flying out here. 4 of Cups again. Interesting that this comes up again. There's a sense of boredom here, a sense of dissatisfaction, Lord of Blended Pleasure. You know, we're having some pleasure here, but it does feel like it is leaving when you see the 4 of Cups. So, you know, it's not totally satisfying. It satisfies on a basic level, but it's not internally and deeply satisfying to you. That we're going through in November and December 2019. How are we ending 2019 with my Scorpios? How are they ending 2019? The energy for them in December 2019. What is coming into their lives in December 2019? Oh my gosh, almost a year from now. Here we go. 10 of Cups. Wow, guys. Wow. Okay, Lord of Perfected Success. You guys are ending the year in a really amazing way, okay? This is really, really wonderful. We could be ending the year with some really emotionally pleasing and wonderful times here. Something really amazing to celebrate. Having a lot of, you know, just a lot to celebrate here. Perfected success. Anyways, let's move it back to September here. September, we see the Three of Wands, September 2019. So again, it's like our ships, you see your ships coming in type of card. Whatever you've been putting out there, whatever you've been wanting to come in, you might be able to start to see it come in here. We might start to see changes, you know, success coming in, business, if we're working in business again, we could see some contacts come up, or, you know, some things that we've wanted to come back to us here, sort of come back to us in terms of money, connections, etc. We've been waiting for contacts again. It's a Lord of established, you know, force, which is awesome. There's a lot of you know, established force and strength here. There's a realization of hope and completion. There's a lot of success and wealth and power type of energy here in September. So we're going to see, we're going to run with it. You know, it's coming back to us and we will run with it. The Princess of Wands, it could also lead in October to some new ideas. When you see the Princess of Wands here, there is a lot of fiery and new ideas, a lot of energy for some new creative ventures as well. You know, again, she's very enthusiastic, and there's a desire for power here that we have. There's a desire to create power, to obtain power. Again, there's also a desire for revenge. It's a very faithful energy, though, so whatever we are stepping into in a new adventure, new idea, new creative power, new creative ideas here, we are really going with it. We're going with this energy, and we're really encompassing it and seeing where it's taking us. The Four of Cups here in November. Four of Cups in November is a little bit of a sadder energy, a little bit of a more exhausted energy almost. To me, it feels very tired, very sad, very like, I'm kind of bored here. Again, there is really like success or pleasure that is approaching their end here. There is a sense of taking the good with the bad. There's also can be considered like, you know, really a stationary period in happiness. Again, boredom seeping in here in November here. Maybe things are just kind of like same old, same old. Again, and then we get the Ten of Cups here. The Ten of Cups at the end of the year is a wonderful, amazing energy to have. Amazing. It's maybe one of my absolute favorite cards to get in the deck. It's just absolute rainbows and sunshine and happiness. Lord of absolutely perfected success here. So again, we're getting a lot of lasting success in your home, in your love life, in your heart here, and within relationships. We could experience a lot of success, a lot of happiness, connection, love, support from those who love us here. There's a lot of generosity and kindness that stem from this type of energy as well. It's really happiness inspired from the above, and a lot of pleasure within our relationships. So there is really a perfected energy of success and happiness here. Beautiful way to end the year, my lovely Scorpio. So let's pull one Stacey DeMarco Oracle card for some advice for you guys for the entirety of 2019. Advice that will help them out this year. Advice that will help out my Scorpios in 2019. Advice for my Scorpios in 2019 that will help them this year. What sort of messages from Spirit do we have that will help my Scorpios in this year? Amazing. Scrying, intuition. So you're going to be very intuitive this year. Rely on your intuition, Scorpios. You guys are one of the most naturally intuitive signs, so rely upon that this year, okay? It's very important that we do that because it will be leading us in the right direction here. Soften your eyes, begin the trance. Whole worlds are open, begin the dance. Okay, should you pull the scrying card, I suggest you try it for starters. It also indicates that you may wish to develop your intuition further and not rely solely on the logical part of your mind for all the answers. True wisdom takes a balance of logic and imagination and intuition for true wisdom. So we need to really rely on our own intuitions, rely on that internal feeling that we have. So when something within us is saying, hey, Scorpio, don't do this, or hey, Scorpio, do this, or don't, you know, spend your money on this, don't, you know, go do something else instead. You know, listen to those parts of yourself, those nagging parts at the back of your mind, those little tickles at the back of your brain here that are like, hey, maybe you should do this, maybe you should consider this, maybe you should be, you know, relying on this aspect of yourself. What do you really know here, Scorpio? You know more than you think. You have intuition that you can really draw upon this year, and that will be deepened, okay? So rely on your intuition, rely on those gut feelings, rely on that this year, because it will guide you in the right direction and towards the success that you want. So as we start this year, to, you know, put out into the universe, I want success, I want, you know, whatever it is that you want, and then rely on your intuition throughout the year, because it will guide you towards that. It will continue to guide you towards that, and you will not fail. Okay, Scorpios? So this is your 2019 tarot reading, just a general reading. And again, guys, if you want to book your own 2019 or any other type of tarot reading with me, all that information is right below this video in the description box. Thank you guys for all your support, for all your comments, shares, subscribes. And if you guys haven't, please do share and subscribe. It helps the channel. And when I get to 10,000 subscribers, I will be doing a huge giveaway. Okay, guys? So make sure to share and subscribe, and check out your weeklies for your sun, moon, and rising, as well as your 2019 for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. Have a wonderful year.